Lisa has been contemplating the perfect gift for Jason for weeks. The anniversary was approaching and she wanted to give him something truly unique and special. The challenge was that Jason wasn't just her boyfriend, he was her best friend, her confidant, and the person she shared her deepest thoughts and dreams with. Ordinary gifts like watches or perfumes simply wouldn't suffice. She wanted something that would symbolize their journey together and the love they shared. One Saturday afternoon, Lisa found herself wandering through the quaint streets of their town, lined with small shops and thrift stores. She enjoyed these leisurely strolls, often discovering hidden gems and treasures among the old books, vintage clothing, and antique furniture. It was in one such thrift store that she found the inspiration for her perfect gift. The store was small and cluttered, filled with the smell of aged wood and the quiet hum of nostalgia. Lisa's eyes scanned the room, taking in the various items. She paused at a corner where an old wooden side table caught her attention. It was simple, with steady legs and a well-worn top that has clearly seen better days. But there was something about it that spoke to her, a potential she could see beneath its weathered surface. As she stood there, an idea began to form in her mind. The table was more than just a piece of furniture. It could become a canvas of something beautiful and meaningful. She decided then and there that this table would be the foundation of her gift to Jason. She would transform it into a piece of art that encapsulated their relationship and all the memories they had created together. The first step was to restore the table. Lisa brought it home and set up a small workspace in her garage. She sanded down the rough, uneven surface, revealing the rich grain of the wood beneath. The process was therapeutic, each stroke of the sandpaper bringing her closer to her vision. She then applied a coat of wood stain, giving the table a warm, polished look that highlighted its natural beauty. The table restored, Lisa's next task was to gather the mementos she wanted to include in the epoxy resin top. She spent hours sorting through old boxes, albums, and drawers, finding small items that represented key moments in their relationship. Movie tickets from their first date, dried flowers from the banquet he gave her on their first anniversary, tiny photos capturing their happiest memories, and other little keepsakes that held special significance. Each item she found brought back a flood of memories. The movie tickets remind her of their neighbor's excitement during the first date. The dried flowers of the time he surprised her with a romantic picnic, and the other photos of their many adventures together, the vacations, the parties, the quiet evenings at home. Every piece was a fragment of their shared history, a testament to the love they had built over the years. With all the mementos gathered, Lisa was ready to begin the most challenging parts of the project, creating the epoxy resin top. She had done some research online and watched numerous tutorial videos to ensure she knew what she was doing. She wanted it to be perfect, a flawless encapsulation of their love story. She started by arranging the items on a table surface, carefully planning the layout. Each memento had to be placed just rightly, not only to face aesthetically, but also to tell their story in a coherent and beautiful way. Once she was satisfied with the arrangement, she secured each piece in place with a small dab of glue. Next came the resin. Lisa mixed the epoxy carefully, following the instructions to the letter. She poured the first layer slowly, letting it spread and fill the gap between the mementos. It was crucial to avoid any air bubbles, so she worked methodically, using a heat gun to remove any that appeared. Layer by layer, she built up the resin, encasing their memories in a crystal clear finish. The process took several days, as each layer needed to cure completely before the next could be applied. During this time, Lisa couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and anxiety. She wanted so badly for it to turn out perfectly, knowing how much it would mean to Jason. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the last layer was poured and the table was left to cure one final time. The moment of truth came when Lisa removed the protective covering she had placed over the table to keep it dust-free. The epoxy resin had cured beautifully, leaving a glossy, smooth surface that perfectly preserved the mementos beneath. The table was stunning, a beautiful mosaic of their shared experiences, each one sparkling under the clear resin. On the day of the anniversary, Lisa could hardly contain her excitement. She had kept the project a secret, wanting to surprise Jason with her creation. She had planned a quiet evening at home, just the two of them, to celebrate their special day. When Jason arrived, he immediately noticed the changes Lisa had made to their living room. She had rearranged the furniture to create a cozy, intimate setting, complete with soft lighting and candles. In the center of the room stood a transformed side table covered with a cloth to hide the surprise. After a delicious dinner that Lisa had prepared herself, she led Jason to the living room. She could see the curiosity in his eyes as he glanced at the covered table with a smile. She took his hand and led him to it. "I wanted to give you something special," she said softly, her voice filled with emotion, "something that represents us and everything you've been through together." With that, she lifted the cloth, revealing the table beneath. Jason's eyes widened in surprise and wonder as he took in the sight. He reached out, running his fingers over the smooth resin surface, tracing the outlines of the mementos encased within. "Lisa, this is incredible," he said, his voice choked with emotion. "I can't believe you made this." Lisa smiled, tears welling up in her eyes. "I wanted to give you something that would remind us of all the memories we have made together. Each one of these pieces tells a part of our story." Jason was speechless. He continued to examine the table, recognizing each memento and recalling the moments they represented. He picked up one of the movie tickets, remembering their first date and how nervous they both had been. He smiled at the dry flowers, recalling the romantic picnic and the joy of being together. "This is the most beautiful and meaningful gift anyone has ever given me," he said finally, pulling Lisa into a tight embrace. "Thank you, Lisa. I love you so much." "I love you too, Jason," Lisa whispered, her heart swelling with happiness. All right. The table became a cherished centerpiece in their home, a constant reminder of their love and the journey they had shared. Every time they looked at it, they were reminded of the beautiful moments they had experienced together and the many more they are yet to create. Consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this.